Well, we've got some new information about our sick, perverted, criminal piece of shit president. Take this headline from Bloomberg News. The FBI redacted Trump's name in the Epstein files. Oh yeah, redacted his name so nobody would know that he's in the Epstein files. This is what you call a cover-up. Now, this is a pretty lengthy piece, which I will link to in the video description below, but let me just read a couple parts real quick for you. While reviewing the Epstein files, FBI personnel identified numerous references to Trump in the documents. Dozens of other high-profile public figures also appeared. Blah, 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 blah. Trump's name, along with the other high-profile individuals, was blacked out. There you have it, guys. This is a cover-up. Like we didn't already know this was a cover-up. But any of you MAGAs listening to this, what do you think? What do you think now? Wasn't Donald Trump going to expose all of these people? Why is he covering up the involvement of other high-profile people? Why? Because Donald Trump is one of those high-profile people, so he's covering it all up. He's protecting all of these pedo creeps, all these criminals who preyed on girls, children, sexually abused children, covering them all up. Now, I don't know what the files said about Trump or about any of these other people whose names Donald Trump ordered blacked out. But I can tell you this, at least with respect to the convicted felon Donald Trump, if his name was mentioned in these files in a way that would exonerate him, in a way that would make him look like he was not guilty of any of this stuff, well then, do you think his name would have been redacted? Oh, hell no. If his name was included here, like he was a witness giving, information against Jeffrey Epstein, if he was protecting children, if that was the reason his name was part of these files, he would have released that on day one. He wouldn't have ordered that his name be blacked out. I don't know what Donald Trump's involvement was exactly, but I would bet dollars to donuts that it's criminal. It's criminal and it's really, really bad. That is why he has been so freaked out. That is why he has been in a full-on panic now for the last few weeks over this Epstein stuff, because he's scared to death of what might come out, because he knows what he did. That's why he's been laying the groundwork by calling it a hoax. That the files were created by Obama and Biden and James Comey and the deep state, because he knows what's in there. And he's afraid that he can't cover it up completely, that it's gonna leak out. And when it does, he wants his mindless cult to believe that it was all lies. Now, we also have some other information here today. Take this headline from Radar Online. World exclusive. Trump, Melania, Epstein, Ghislaine, and Prince Andrew pictured at Mar-a-Lago in the year 2000. The same year the president claims he booted sex creep from his private club in Florida for stealing Virginia Giuffre. Sorry if I mispronounce her name. Anyway, here's a picture. I wish I could show it to you. It's a picture of Trump, that criminal piece of shit, his wife, Melania. This woman, I mean, good Lord. Just look at this picture. I wish I could show you this picture. She's quite the skank. Anyway, you got Trump, what's her face, Melania, Prince Andrew. There's Ghislaine Maxwell sticking her face in from the side, and Jeffrey Epstein in the year 2000, the year that Trump said he had his falling out after Epstein stole that girl from him. Now, we don't know. I mean, just because it's in the same year, we don't know when he supposedly had his falling out. But, so this picture could have been before they had their falling out. Of course, he's lying about the reasons. We've had lots of contradictory reasons for their falling out. But what's important about this picture is another lie that he's been telling. He's standing right next to Prince Andrew. And he has said he's never met Prince Andrew before. This proves that is a lie. Look, everything this guy says is a lie, or at the very least, should not be believed. No one should ever believe anything that comes out of his orange pie hole. Never. There's no reason. I mean, why would anyone believe a pathological liar when he says anything about anything? The most responsible thing to do is just assume he is lying until proven otherwise. But here we have, yet again, the exposed lie. He knew Prince Andrew. He invited him to Mar-a-Lago. He's standing right freaking next to him and his skanky wife, Melania. Anyway, so there you have it. What do you think now, MAGA? Huh? You like being lied to, MAGA? I know you don't care. You don't care. The truth is, even if Donald Trump did, imagine the worst possible things he could have done with Jeffrey Epstein and these young girls. Just the worst possible things he could have done. You wouldn't care, would you? No, you wouldn't. Not a damn one of you would care. Because you're frauds. You're in a cult. You don't care about anything he has done. So when he said, I could shoot someone on Fifth Avenue and it wouldn't lose any of his support, that's true. And he could sexually abuse little girls, and that wouldn't lose your support of him, would it, MAGA? You wouldn't care. You'd make excuses. You'd call it fake news. What if there was video of your Orange God King sexually abusing a young girl? What would you do then? You'd say it was doctored. It was AI. Even if you knew it was true, you'd make up excuses and you'd lie about it. But what you wouldn't do is you wouldn't care. You wouldn't care what Trump did to any underage girls. You wouldn't care. You people are sick. Every damn fucking one of you pieces of shit.